Today, I would love to encourage you that once you have heard God speak, go ahead and take a step of faith. I want to look at Joshua and the Israelites as they're on their way to the promised land. And in chapter 3, they've got to the Jordan River and there's no way across. Strangely familiar, maybe, as they've left Egypt, they got to the Red Sea and there was no way across, and God parted the waters. And then they were lost for 40 years, wandering around in the desert. And then they get to the Jordan River. Joshua is now in charge and no longer Moses. And I imagine there would have been people amongst them who remember from way back when they crossed the Red Sea. And there would have been kids born that have heard for their lives about what God did when they got to the Red Sea. And now they're faced with the Jordan River and they need to get across. What I find incredible is when we're going to pick up here at verse 7, to take a step of faith. It says here, and the Lord said to Joshua, this is in chapter 3, today I will begin to exalt you in the eyes of all Israel, so that they may know that I am with you, as I was with Moses. Tell the priests who carry the ark of the covenant, when you reach the edge of the Jordan's waters, go and stand in the river. What must it have felt like to have been one of the priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant who is told to wade out into the Jordan River? They're not waiting for the moment where the water is gone and it's dry and now we're able to cross the Jordan. They had to take a step of faith to step out into the river ahead of the miracle that God was going to do. And it was through their obedience in stepping out that God then held the water back at a city far away and at a town far away in Adam. And then the miracle happened. So I want to encourage you, if you've heard God speak, go ahead and take a step of faith. Go and wade out into the water and watch God do the miracle.